line at a time. Best learning is if you use your ears and your eyes, so watch your score. I'll sing a phrase. What are you going to do?
Sing it back.
Sing the same thing back. Somebody si come luda sing cuckoo.
Somebody si come luda sing cuckoo.
Somebody's, not somebody's, somebody's. Listen again. Somebody's si come luda sing cuckoo.
Somebody's a come luda sing cuckoo.
Somebody's a come luda sing cuckoo.
Somebody's a come luda sing cuckoo.
Groweth sad and bloweth mad and springeth the wood anew.
Groweth sad and bloweth mad and springeth the
Groweth
wood
sad and bloweth mad and groweth mad and goes back down. Groweth sad
and bloweth
mad and springeth the wood anew. Groweth sad and bloweth. No. What I hear is do 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 do. You just keep going up, up, up. But look at bloweth. Look at bloweth. Look at bloweth. Do you see the notes above it? Are they the same or different? Yeah, you guys are going up there instead of staying on the E. Groweth sad and bloweth. Not bloweth, but bloweth. Let's do that again. After me, please. Groweth sad and after me, please. Just listen. Groweth sad and bloweth mad. Groweth sad and bloweth mad. Bloweth mad. And springeth the wood anew. And springeth the wood anew. Sing cuckoo. Easy.
Sing cuckoo.
Our blateth after lamb.
Our blateth after lamb.
Our blateth after lamb loaf.
Our blateth after lamb loaf.
Our blateth after lamb loaf. After cockapoo. Good luck.
Our blateth after lamb loaf.
After cockapoo. Listen, please. Bullocks tear to book of air to mighty sing cuckoo. Bullocks tear to book of air to mighty sing cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Well singest. Well singest the cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Well singest the cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo.
Next week thou never knew.
Next week thou never knew.
Wow. Okay, now sing what comes after. How's our time? Ooh, almost finished. Okay. Almost done. Okay, sing what comes after. Somebody is a coming
Cuckoo.
groweth sad and bloweth mad,
And springs the wood anew.
and spring the wood anew, and spring the wood
anew.
Sing cuckoo. What comes next?
Our blateth after lamb loaf. After cockapoo.
My turn. Bullock started.
Cuckoo, mighty sing cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Well singeth the cuckoo. Next week thou never knew.
Okay. Let's sing the whole thing. Okay, if you could lift your binder up a little bit so you can see your face, because otherwise you're singing down to your binder, and it's all that great sound is getting caught right there. Somebody's okay. Keep it beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Somebody's a coming
luda sing cuckoo. Groweth sad and bloweth mad, and spring the wood anew. Sing cuckoo. Our blateth after lamb loaf. After cockapoo. Bullocks there to book
the wetted body sing cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Thou singest the cuckoo, this week thou never knew. Shut your binder, put it under your arm. We're gonna do it fast, just for fun. 1, 2, look up here. Somebody's a comin' in, Buddha sing cuckoo. Roll with sad and blow with mad and spring the wood anew. Sing cuckoo, how up lateth after land of after Cavacoo. Bullock searcheth book the wetted body sing cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo, well sing us the cuckoo. Next week thou never knew. Next week thou never knew. Okay, have a great Memorial Day holiday, everybody. Is that too low for any of you guys? If you sing it down the aisle, is that okay? No, we're okay here. No, where I'm singing at. I think you match my voice, okay? Sing the first note on O. Great. Okay, here's the first phrase. Oh, freedom. Try it. Oh, freedom. Do it again. Oh, freedom. One more time. Oh, freedom. Right, so I wouldn't do this. This is what I would advise you not to do. Oh, freedom. You can let slide. Make each note clean. Oh, freedom. 3 distinct notes. Go. Oh, freedom. Good, good. Next phrase. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Right from the top. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Next phrase, sounding good. Oh, freedom. Try that. Oh, freedom. Again, let's not. Oh, right, let's not dive. Oh, oh. See, it's a big leap. It's a major 6th. Try it. Oh, oh. Yeah, and one of the secrets the singers use is we put a tiny little H in there. So instead of oh, I go oh, but not ho, 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 like Santa Claus, right? It's a tiny little H just to keep the notes clean. All right? Oh, freedom. Try it.
Oh, freedom.
So I heard a few people, oh, still doing that. Oh, freedom. Go.
Oh, freedom.
Good, better. Oh, freedom over me. And me is long. Go. Oh, freedom over me. Good. Let's see what we remember from the beginning. All right? Let's try that much. Go. Oh. Okay, let's get the first note. Oh. And oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Great job. Next part. And before I'd be a slave, go. And before I'd be a slave, listen, I'd be buried in my grave. I'd be buried in my grave. So let's do that all again. And before I'd be a slave. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave. One more time. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave. Next part. And go home, home. So that's where you need those little H's instead of home, right? And go home to my Lord and and be free. Try from and go. A slave from right that spot. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Remember the start? How's it start? Oh, starts on a low note. Here we go, from the top. Oh, take a breath though. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching. This train is bound for glory. Go. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Don't take nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. Swing low, sweet chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot. Wait a minute. Did I tell you the Cheerio story about my son?
You told the most of us.
Yeah. So when my son was a kid, and I taught him, or he learned this song. I don't know if I taught it to him. He thought for years that we were singing about a Cheerio. A Cheerio, you know? I mean, he was like a 5-year-old kid. He thought it was a Cheerio. So everybody say chariot.
Chariot.
Yeah, let's sing about chariots, not Cheerios, okay? Swing low. Here we go. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Do you remember Oh Freedom?
Yeah.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Great. So that lends itself, think about the civil rights marches. They had to sing a long time because they were marching a long time, many, many hours. And they used the music to keep their spirits up, right? To keep them connected to each other, and also to let the people that they were marching towards know what their message was. And the singing did something else though. Imagine that all the police are around, you know, they're ready with their, you know, tear gas and their clubs and everything. And if anything had become violent, they would have, you know, kind of closed in. But the civil rights marches were peaceful demonstrations. So by singing, they kept that message coming out, right? We're not here to fight you. We're not going to break any windows. We have a message, right? So it's about solidarity, strength, and keeping their spirits up too, okay? All right, so this train is bound for glory. Can you guys be the train over here? Okay? All you guys be the train. And all of us are going to be the freedom, okay? But we're going to slow it down, because what we're going to do is we're going to put train and freedom together. But so we have two choices. We can either, the freedom train, So we can either do, this train is bound for glory, or then in which case we have, oh, freedom, oh, freedom. We got to pick that up. So I'm going to slow the train down a little bit for the first time so we can stay on track. Ha ha, R. Go, freedom. Is that good, guys?
It's great.
1, 2, ready, you, train.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Keep going.
This train is bound for glory. Don't take nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory.
Keep it going.
This
Do it again.
train,
Same song.
this train is bound for glory. This train,
Oh, freedom.
this train is
Okay.
bound. You went too early. Oh, are we supposed to stop?
And before I be a slave, I be
This train is bound for glory. This train,
freedom.
this train is bound for glory. This train,
And
this
before
train is bound for glory. Don't take nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. This train.
I think we need you over on this side. Yeah.
They need you.
Move over to our side. Swing
Low.
Sweet
sweet chariot. You don't know the song?
No, I don't sing it every day.
Okay. You don't know it at all?
No.
Oh, when the saints. That
I know
one?
that one.
Okay,
Oh,
do
yeah, I
the
know that
saints
one.
then. Okay, do it through twice because the second time we're gonna come in with Oh Freedom. Oh freedom. Oh when the saints
Go marching in.
Now we're gonna do it twice.
Oh, when the saints go
And we're gonna have to sing
marching
it a little faster,
in.
okay?
Oh, how I want to be in that number.
Keep going, guys.
When the saints go
Sit up, please, so you can
marching
breathe. Do it
in.
again.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
And
Oh,
before
I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
one more time.
Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Oh, freedom.
When the saints go marching in.
And before I be a slave, I be carried in my grave and
When
go
the saints
home to
go
my Lord and
marching
be
in.
Cool. All right.
Do, do, ti, la, la, la,
Listen.
la.
La so fa, 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 fa. La so fa, fa. Helps if you use hand signs.
Fa, fa,
La so fa, fa, fa. Listen. Fa la so, so, fa
la, so, 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 so.
do,
Do, do,
ti la,
la, la,
la so fa, fa,
fa,
la so,
so,
ti do.
do,
Anybody know this?
do,
ti la. Anybody know what
La.
song it is?
la,
La so fa, fa,
fa,
la so,
so,
ti do. What's this do?
Stand by me.
It's Stand By Me. Did you figure it out? Stand By Me?
Yeah.
All right, so now you know the bass line. That's actually the bass line, okay? Okay? Good. Let's do it one more time. One more time. Use your hand signs though, okay? So we're starting actually, this is what's happening in this song. Everything in this song goes down from do. So you do, ti, la. So let's do the patterns. Let's do the chunks of the patterns. Okay, so the first pattern is do, ti, la. Go.
do, ti, la.
Good. Be a little more precise. I see do, ti, la, but do, ti. Remember, ti is really close to do. Do, ti, la. Go.
Do, ti, la.
Next pattern is la, sol, fa.
La, so, fa.
And next pattern is la, La, fa, sol.
Fa, sol.
Fa, la, sol. I did it backwards. Fa, la, sol. Again. Fa, la, sol. Next part is sol, ti, do. Okay, one more time. So I'm just doing the little chunks of patterns, and then we'll put the rhythm to it. Okay? So let's do the chunks first. Do, ti, la.
Do, ti, la.
La, sol, fa.
La, sol, fa.
Fa, la, sol.
Fa, la, sol.
Sol, ti, do.
So, ti, do.
Okay, got the whole thing? Ready, go.
Do, 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 ti, la, 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 so, fa, 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 la, so, 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 ti, do, do,
Keep going.
do, 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 ti, la, 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 so, fa, 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 fa,
Fa, la, sol.
so, so, ti, do.
Okay, good. Now, if somebody else knows the top part, we can let them like have a solo or a duo or a trio. Anybody want to take care of that top part? Anybody want to sing it? You know it? Seth knows
No, I
it.
don't. I mean, I just
But he
don't know
needs
what
a
to do.
club.
I don't know that.
We could still like 5 of you. I mean, you could all clump together. Hide. You can hide in the clump. And you don't have to sing it up here.
Crossing the legs. Checking in with your shoulders, making sure that they're in line with the hips below you. Your chin is parallel with the floor. Lightly draw your shoulder blades together on your back body, opening up the space around your collarbones. Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Again, deep breath in. And a slow exhale out. Close your eyes or gaze softly at the floor. And turn your awareness inward. Close out your periphery and your awareness of the outdoor and the outside environment. Travel to the core of your body. Halfway between your head and your feet. Should be right around the belly button area. Lightly draw your belly button up and in. Feel yourself stabilizing. Your lower body is settling downward. At the same time, there's a lift. Continuing to breathe in and out, trying not to manipulate or change your breath in any way. Observe your natural rhythm. In breath and out breath. Where are you holding any tension or stress? Eyes closed, you're tuning out any outside input that's coming in towards you. There's a heightened awareness of your internal world. If you find that there is any tension or stress, either in the joints or in other soft tissues in the body, what you want to do is imagine it softening and traveling on your out breath, leaving the body. So, tuning into the quality of your breath. How are your inhales and your exhales? Now that you've brought your attention to it, notice what's going on. Are they full and complete inhales followed by exhales? Or are you taking short little sips of air? You find that you're taking those short little sips of air. What you need to do is start to lengthen the inhale and match that with your exhale. And now start to count, and I'll guide you. And between each inhale and exhale, we'll take a short pause. And within those short pauses, I want you to take your awareness to the dialogue that's going on inside the thinking mind. However, there's no way to do this wrong. There's no judgment. I want you to just observe and be a witness to what goes on. So empty your lungs of breath and begin to inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 4. One final time of complete stillness, witnessing the internal landscape. Lightly blink your eyes open and transition onto hands and knees, all fours. Stacking your joints. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Your hips are in line with your knees. Bring your knees forward. Your back is nice and flat. Lightly engage your core. That means pull your belly button up and in. A small amount of effort. The muscles of your face are soft. Empty your lungs of air. And then inhale, tip your tailbone up, lower the belly, heart comes forward between your upper arms, and then reverse. Tuck your tailbone, round your upper back, chin to chest. Really push down into your hands so that the space behind your heart moves toward the ceiling. Inhaling, and exhale. Continuing to move through these two poses. Following with your back in a neutral position. Take your hips onto your heels, flip your palms over, rest in child for a moment. Make fists with the fingers, roll the wrist, release out the tension. Flip your hands, plant the palms, and inhale yourself back up, table position. Inhale and extend your right leg out and back behind you, keeping the pelvis level. Check in with your hip points, especially the right one. It should be directed toward the floor. Inhale your left hand out in front of you, thumb lifted toward the ceiling. Balancing. Find your core again, belly button up and in. 2 more breaths like this. Pressing out through the heel, reaching through the fingertips. Lowering the hand, lower the knee. Switch sides. Left leg out and back behind you. Check in with your left hip point. Is it moving toward the floor? Inhale, right hand extends. Continuing to breathe. Slight constriction in the throat so that you can feel and hear your breath travel in and out. Exhaling, lower the hand, lower the knee. Back to the first side. Inhale your right knee out and back behind you. Extend the leg, press through your heel. Inhale, left hand up. And if you're feeling steady, put a bend back into that right knee. Reach back around, grab the top of the foot, kick into the foot. Small little back bend. Or stay at center. One more breath. And then slowly let go, unfurl, and release the hand and the knee. Left leg extends. Right arm. So find yourself at center first. Then put a bend into the left knee. Reach around, grab the foot. Kick into the foot. Everything is lining up correctly from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Your spine's in one line. Draw your heels in as close as you can to your seat. But look at your knees. Are they directly above your sitting bones and your hip points? Hands are by your side. Going to do 3 very small bridges. So don't push because we're not completely warmed up yet. Take your breath and exhale it all into the lungs. Press down and inhale, lift the hips. Placing your hands by your side. Press down through the feet. Feel the quadriceps engage. The breath is flowing effortlessly in and out through the nose. One more breath. Slowly descend one vertebrae at a time. Start at the top. Your tailbone's the last one to come down. And down on the floor, back up again. Maybe you go a little higher this time. But remember, we're not pushing and striving for the largest expression of bridge pose we can make. We're still warming up the muscles in the body. One more big breath in. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, comes to the mat. Tailbone is the last. Returning back to center. And now flip yourself back over again. You're on your belly. You're going to find your way into your first downward facing dog. Press down into the knuckles of your hands, especially the knuckle underneath your index finger. Take a small bend into the knees, bring your shins parallel with the floor, and then root your tailbone back behind you, so you're lengthening your back body, and then lengthen the legs. Get greater distance. Continuing to breathe in and out, pressing down through the hands. Heels descend however much they can. Inhale, come forward to plank again. And inhale back and up, downward facing dog. Deep breaths in and out. Pedal through the feet. Open up the back of the legs. Release your head from the top of your spine. Inhale, come forward. Find your plank again. Release the knees down. So now you're in a modified plank. Come down onto your forearms. Check the space between your forearms. You should be able to wrap your fingertips around your upper arms. That's how you know you're in the right place. Extend the legs again. Forearm plank, interlace your fingers. Big breath in, take the hips up and back, and as you do, bring the feet closer. Walking them in toward the elbows. Pressing down through your forearms. Feel your shoulders activate. Three more breaths, just as you are, so that the soles of your feet are up toward the ceiling and gently windshield wiper side to side. Back to center. Open the legs out onto the mat. Hands are beneath your shoulders. Bring your forehead to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale your hips back to your heels, and then exhale, extend the legs, come into downward facing dog again. Two more breaths here. Inhale your right leg up and back behind you. And then exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Set your feet up for warrior one feet. You're on railroad tracks, and when your feet feel stable, inhale, upper body up, shoulders down and away from the ears. Two more breaths, nice and steady. Maintain the knee, bend in the right knee. Exhale, float your hands down. Get it onto the ball of your back foot and step back into your down dog. Smooth out the breath. Inhale, sweep the left leg up and back behind you. And then step it through. Warrior one feet. Inhale, let the body rising. Warrior one. Breathing. The muscles in your face are soft. Your shoulders are down your back. Inhale. Exhale, the hands come down. Step back into plank. Release your knees. Upper body comes down in one line. Turn your cheek the other direction. So see if you can remember which way you were going before. And exhale, float your hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps up and back behind you. Knee to nose and step it through. Going to arrive back into your forearm plank. Interlace your fingers. And begin to walk the feet closer to your elbows. Feel how strong your shoulders are. Stabilizing you. Holding you. Belly button draws lightly up and in so that your core is strong. Slowly look up past your knuckles. You're going to inhale, bring your nose past your knuckles. Exhale, back up. 5 more, just like that. Dolphin presses. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And that's 3. 5. Nice work. Return yourself back up into your downward dog. And then bring yourself up to sit on your heels or swing your feet around. Whatever you need to do with your body so that you can see me comfortably. From a 3-legged down dog, the right leg will go up and back. And I'm going to inhale forward to plank. Knee to elbow. Inhale up and back. And again, cross midline. Inhale up and back. Each side. One more time. Okay, we'll do both the right and the left side, maintaining a... Before we begin, what's the dialogue and the tone that's going on in your thinking mind? Let it be neutral. It's just an experience, and you do what you can and you modify where you need to. Okay? Inhale, right leg up and back behind you for a 3-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Up and back. Exhale this time, cross midline, right knee, left elbow. Up and back. Each side, one more time. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Nice. Crossing over midline, one more time. Up and back. Set the foot down, release your knees, rest in child. Building heat today, but maintaining our core strength. Second side, engage your arms, reach out, forearms lift, so you're pressing down into the knuckles, your fingers. Inhale your hips up and back. Coming into your down dog first. Into your down dog first. Release your foot, down to the floor, down dog. There you go. You're creating more work for yourself. Jumping ahead. Smooth out your breath. This time left leg inhales up and back behind you. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Up and back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, come forward. This time cross midline. Inhale, up and back. All right, it's just an experience. Come forward, elbow to left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Cross midline this time. Inhale, up and back. Set the foot down. Knees come down. Slowly rest your body down on the mat. Rest in child. Smooth out the breath. Take a long sip of air in through your nose. Feel it travel all the way down into the lower breathing space. High crescent lunge. Challenging yourself. Belly button comes up and in, and your tailbone just... Check out your foundation, and you're also on the railroad tracks. Come up halfway, your arms reach out and back behind you. Legs are strong, your core is strong. Inhale, sweep up. Deep breaths in and out. One more. And exhale, hands float down. Step back into your down dog. Take some deep breaths in and out. Smooth everything out. Right leg. Inhale and bring it forward between the hands. Start off in your crescent lunge. So you're going to inhale yourself upright. You're staying on the ball of your back foot. Maintain the bend in your front knee. Smooth out the breath. Okay. Spring forward, the back foot, do a couple of taps, and then float the leg up and back behind you, coming into warrior three. Again, belly button up toward the spine. And a smile on your face. The core is the secret key. You gotta keep your core engaged. And a soft gaze out in front of you. One more breath. And then put a bend into your right knee and slowly float the left foot back to where it was. You're coming into your high crescent lunge again. Makes the leg feel lighter. Again, belly button goes up and in. The entire waist is cinching in like a belt. One more breath. As you exhale, put a bend in the standing leg, float the back foot down, come into your high crescent lunge again. Exhale, float the hands down, step back into your down dog. Good work. Knee. Hands on your hips and inhale, rise. So, have your pelvis organized. Make sure that both sides are parallel. Equal weight distributed between the front and the back foot. Is your back heel pressing down? Are you pressing down through the big toe on the front foot? Inhale your arms up overhead. And draw your belly button in. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. And you've got an imaginary beach ball between your hands. So really squeeze everything in. You're folding halfway. Smooth out the breath. Legs are strong. One more breath. Inhale up. Float the hands down. Step the left foot forward, switch sides. So your feet are in a pyramid pose shape, both toes. The toes on both feet are facing forward. Yep. While your hands are on your hips, make sure that your pelvis is square, both hip points are facing the wall in front of you. Inhale your arms up. Feel your legs are nice and strong. Engage your quadriceps. Big breath in. Exhale and fold halfway with that nice flat back. Extension along the spine from the crown of your head to your tailbone. One more breath. Inhale, bring your arms back up. Float them down, step your feet side by side. Now, breath in. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hips descend. So you might have to adjust. I usually shift my weight from foot to foot, making my way down. That's why you gotta shift the weight around. Find that comfort zone, okay? Your comfort zone, I want you to pull in some integrity. Don't sink into the flexibility, okay? Just breathe. Okay, you're pressing the arms. You're pressing the elbows away. Smile. Turn the feet so that they're parallel. Heel toe your feet back together. Bend the knees so that your seat comes all the way down. Find yourself in the middle of the mat, on your seat. Soles of the feet planted on the mat. Don't curl your chin in. You want your chin parallel with the floor. Take your hands and wrap them behind your thighs. And rock back. Float the feet up. Engage your core. And then if you can, lift your heels so that they're as high as your knees. Breathe. Breathe. Exhale, float the feet down. Wrap your hands around your thighs or your shins and curl in. Take the hands behind the knees. Your back is flat. Your core is engaged and you're resting on your sitting bones. And inhale, float your first foot, then the second one. This time try releasing the hands. Two more breaths, stay with it. Hands come behind the thighs, slowly float your feet down. Take a deep breath in, let it go. Final one, hands behind the thighs. And look back, make sure you're in the middle of your mat so that you've got space behind you to come down on your mat. So you might want to move yourself forward toward me. So your fingers are reaching towards your feet. Slowly start to straighten your body out. You're coming down with control onto your back. And when you reach that breaking point, just let it go. Onto your back. Bend your knees. Feet are placed on the mat, hips width distance apart. Hands are at your side, down by your hips. Turn the palms down. All right, so engage your arms. You're pressing down into the shoulders, the upper arms, the forearms, and the palms of the hands. Now press down through your feet. Exhale your air out. And as you inhale, the hips rise. So you're pressing down, lifting up. Notice that there's a difference this time between the first 3 bridges we did and this one. Now the body's warmed up. Inhale, lift the hips a little higher and then lower. One vertebrae at a time. Tailbone lands last. Summer, you need to pull your heels in. Take your tailbone down. Nope, take your tailbone down first. Your back is on the mat. Bring your heels in closer to you. There you go. Okay. Preparing. Empty your lungs of air. And inhale, rise. Press down. Now maybe you invite the shoulder blades together on the back body, creating openness in the collarbones and around the sternum. If you can interlace your fingers beneath your low back. or you just keep your hands at your sides, pressing those arms down, lifting up. The fingers are interlaced, release, and slowly bring your back down. Back to center. Final bridge, so make sure that you're setting yourself up correctly. Heels are as close into the seat as you can bring them. Shoulders are down. Separate the feet, Sumner. They should be hips width distance apart. There you go. Press down into your shoulders and your arms. Press down into the feet and inhale, lift the hips. Interlace the fingers underneath the body if you'd like. Or you can clasp the edges of your mat. That gives the same opening feeling around your collarbones too. There are many ways to get to the same result. Not every pose works for every body. Keep your head down. There you go. If you can get your hands around your shin, try that. Breaths in and out through the nose.
Yep.
Burn it like the quote.
All right, settle back into your body. Pay attention to what's going on. Internal world. Smooth the breath out, inhale and exhale. You can even gently rock side to side if you'd like. Slow and steady, there's nothing wild about it. Coming back to center. Release your hands from your feet float down to the mat. And then the legs go long on the mat. Your toes fall away from one another. Hands are at your side, palms up. Maybe even snuggle the shoulder blades together on the back body. Check in with the muscles in your face. Have you released any residual tension? Face, the jaw, the neck. Muscle tissue is releasing tension from head to toe. Noticing the thoughts that are circulating in the mind. Ending practice just as we began. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a great weekend.